Hey guys and gals, it's Hex here, and today I've got something for you. This is a fisherman shack, like the one that I built on the Blockhead server. Let's check it out. Well guys, this might be one of my very favorite builds out of these villagers' houses that I've done. It's the simplest, it's the easiest, it's the smallest, but it just looks good. I don't know, it just looks really good. So what we have is a little shack and a rectangular platform. We have some piers, we have some little, I guess these could be ropes or fences or whatever you want to consider them, to be across so that the villagers do not go bobbing about in the water. And then inside here, we have just some beds for the villagers to sleep in, a couple of lanterns, and that's it. It's very minimalist, but it works really well for what it is, and I think it looks really good. So let me show you how to build it. Okay, the first thing that you want to do is you want to find a good location. So this is, to me, a pretty good location right here because the water isn't too deep. This over here is a decent location, but the water is really deep, and so then that means your piers will be really deep. Notice how deep they are on this thing. I didn't even go all the way to the bottom. I gave up and didn't even do it all the way to the bottom. I figured no one could tell unless I went underwater. But then I showed you, so that was dumb. Anyways, so I'm going to build mine right here, but you could build it anywhere where, as long as it doesn't like cross the water all the way. So like if this is was a river, and like let's say that the edge of your river was, I don't know, there, that would kind of look funny that part of the shack was over the river and part of it was not. I suppose it wouldn't matter that much, but that's a good idea. This would also work, come to think of it, in a swamp pretty well. So this could be like a little swamp house. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out how to build it. All right. So first of all, you're going to need to use some spruce wood. I'm using spruce wood slabs and spruce and oak wood slabs. Then I've also got regular spruce wood for the piers. And then I have some stripped spruce wood, but actually it looks better with the unstripped spruce wood, I found out. So I'm going to build it with the unstripped spruce wood. It looks even better. And then you're going to want some stripped oak wood, or you can just have regular oak wood and strip it. And then you need some spruce wood stairs, some spruce wood planks, some birch wood stairs, and some birch wood planks instead of this thing. And then you're going to need a few other things like the oak wood railings, and the oak wood trapdoors, and then some beds and some lanterns. Once you've chosen your location and got your materials ready, what you're going to do is you're going to place a slab right there, wherever you want your walkway to be, and then you're going to place it over the water like that. And then you're going to come over here and do the same thing like that. So you got a 2 wide little space there. And then you're going to come out 5 blocks, 1/2 of a block up. So you're going to come up a 1/2 a block, and then like that. And then you're going to come out 1, 2, 3, and 4 more to make a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like that. So this is going to be counting as one of those 5. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and randomize this. And by randomizing it, I mean put in some of these oak wood planks, because the idea of this fisherman shack is it should look old and a little bit run down. So what I like to do is make things look a little bit random so that it kind of looks like they like it's old and run down. So what you don't want is stripes like I just did. What you want is things like that. That looks pretty good, I think, or maybe like this. You also don't want like a strict checkerboard, although that does look better than the stripes. But because we've got 2 like here, that doesn't quite look like a checkerboard to me. Next, at the end of this thing, you're going to come 9 blocks over to the side. You can either go this way or that way. I'm going to build mine exactly like that one, so I'm going to come this way. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, like that. So it's 9 across the front, and then you're going to come back 11. So 1, this counts as our first one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And if you're any kind of a blockhead like me, you might want to double count that just to make sure that you got it right, and then fill the whole rectangle in and randomize it just like we did with this little pathway. Something just like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come right here, and you're going to place, so after the step, you're going to place in 2 I don't know how many, but you're basically going to take spruce wood right there, and you're going to go from the ocean floor to the top. Actually, it's better if you go like this. If you place it there and then go like that, and I'll show you like on the deeper parts, that's the easier way to do it. Okay. Then you're going to go ahead and place 1 there, and 1, 2 away from this, and then 1 right there in the very corner, and then you're going to place 1 in the very corner of in each one of these corners like this. Stop that. And then you're going to place one right across here, because this is actually a corner of the main platform, the 11 by 9 platform right there. And then you're going to count, I believe it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then place one right there. So that's on the long side. So on the side that's 11 long, it should have a 5 block gap. And then on the side that's 9 long, it should have a 4 block gap. So these should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what you need to do is take each one of these all the way down to the ocean floor, or the water floor, or the river floor, or whatever. And the way that I do that is I just come underneath here and then bring them down. It's a lot easier to work from the top down, because then you can get the exact position right, rather than trying to count underwater and all that. It's just much easier to go this way. Okay, I'm going to finish this off. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a half slab and place it on top of each and every one of these piers. I just think that kind of caps them off, but more importantly, it looks more nautical. I suppose you could use your full bark block on top of these, but I just think that the slabs look better like that, at least on this particular build. Okay, just like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your oak wood or your stripped oak wood, and you're going to come and you're going to count from each corner diagonally 2, and then you're going to place it on the third one. So 1, 2, 3, like that. So see how I went diagonally 2. You could count over 1, 2, 3, and then back 2. But it's the same thing. So 1, 2, diagonally like that. And then from here, this one here is actually the corner one. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then from these front 2, if we're looking at it this way, the front 2, we're going to make a space of 1 behind them and then place one more like that. Okay, so you should have a space of 1, a space of 3, and it should be centered in the center of your platform, just like this. Next, we're going to bring those up by 2 more, and we're going to build across like this to the next one. Okay, I did that all the way around the rectangle like this and connected them across 3 tall, just like that. Next, we're going to go ahead and start the roof. So the roof, what we're going to do is we're going to place in a spruce wood stair like that, and then another spruce wood stair there. And then in survival mode, what I do is I come right here, and then I turn around, hit shift, and then back up, and then place one upside down, and then one right side up, and then another upside down one, and then you place in a plank, and then a right side up one like that. Okay, so you should have this, where it's right side up, hanging off the front, upside down, right side up, upside down, plank, right side up, just like that. Okay, then you're going to do the same thing on this side, and I'll show you how I do that in survival again. So you crouch, turn around, place a block, place a stair upside down, place one right side up, place one upside down again, then a plank, and then another stair like that. Okay, then you can go and place in 2 planks in the center, so 1 and 2. So you end up with this. Do that exact same thing on the other side. Just like that. Then you're going to go ahead and connect spruce stairs from here all the way across, and the same on the other side, like this. There we go. Okay, next what you're going to do is you're going to take your spruce wood stairs and, sorry, not spruce, birch wood stairs and birch wood planks, and we're going to come across with our birch wood stairs like this. And when I'm in survival, what I do is I actually walk across here like this, and I just kind of place in some planks where there should be stairs and some stairs where there should be planks. So like I might do like some planks there and then some more stairs. And then across here, maybe let's do some planks and then maybe a couple of stairs right here, like that, and then some more planks. And what this does is it makes this look in the roof like it's not quite perfect and like the roof is kind of damaged, or maybe even not even made out of wood but made out of thatch or something. That's kind of the effect that I'm going for when I do this. And it's a nice easy way to kind of add a little bit extra to your build. Now if you want to just go all the way across with the stairs going across all the way where the stairs are and the planks where the planks are, then it ends up looking like this, which arguably looks a little bit cleaner, but it also doesn't look as messy as like these roofs here, which I think after a while it just looks really good that way. So it's a good way to do it. You should do it that way. Okay, then go ahead and do that to the other side. That looks okay. And then what we need is our spruce wood planks, and we're going to come across the top. So the ridge line is just planks like that. And then what you're going to do is on the ends of these, to make that little V shape there, you're going to go ahead and come up 2 planks, put a plank on each side, break that, and then place in a slab there. Sorry, so 2 slabs, slab on each side, and then break the center, and then replace it because it has to be a half right there. Let me show you that again. On this side, 1 up, 2 up, 1 over like that, break the center, and place a slab. Okay, next what you're going to do is you're going to come around with some, what are these things called? I can never remember the names of these blocks. Some fence. And you're just going to connect each pier to the next pier with this fence. But you're going to do it like not over the, like you don't want to put it on there because then the walkway is too narrow. And then try not to break your own creation like I did there. And you're just going to go all the way around with this. And I'm using oak wood fence. I might have said spruce, but I meant oak. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take your oak wood trapdoors and you're going to place one right there and right there and right there. So this is our wall on the side. And then you're going to do that again. And then you're going to close them all. And then it looks like that. Now, if you want to be fancy or you don't like how it's all like got holes in it, why can't I get this thing? You could take a spruce trapdoor and maybe place them either in the bottom like that, or you could place them in the bottom and like the sides like this, so that it looks like a wall with a window. I think that looks okay, but for some reason I just like these, so I'm just going to use all oak wood. But it's your world and your build, and you can do whatever the heck you want. I was just showing you another option if you don't like all the holes. The reason that I like the holes is because this is supposed to be a shack, and I'm thinking, you know, if people were out on the water, maybe they wouldn't have like solid walls. And then we're going to go ahead and on the back side, we're going to go ahead and place in 2 like this. And then this is like our front door, or our back door, I should say. Hex, that's not the front. And then over here, we're going to place them in, but we're going to place them so that it's like that, so that we can put some beds on the inside. So you could, I suppose, place them on that block, but then you couldn't put beds in here. And this is good enough for 4 fishermen. So we're going to have 4 beds, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you could either go head to toe, or you could go toe to toe, whichever way you think the fisherman might prefer to sleep. Probably more toe to toe would be better. But yeah, okay. Like that. And then you're going to go ahead and fill in the top of this with these trapdoors. So you're going to go like this and like this. And then across here with the trapdoors as well. Or what you could do, and I think I did this is you just do oak wood log across there. And then this part up here is flat like that. And then, yeah, so getting up here, you probably wouldn't do. All right, in the back, trapdoors. Again, I'm like way over explaining something super simple right now. I hate when I do that, but anyways, there we go. Just like that. Let's break this one. It's not necessary. Okay, that's pretty cool. Just like that. Right, last little bit of details. You're going to place in some barrels. So maybe one there and maybe a barrel there. Wow, that's weird. A barrel there, and then maybe one here. So you want 4 barrels. You want as many as you have beds. And then one here, like that. And then you're going to go ahead and in between these 2, you're going to place in a one of those deals, the fence and one fence there, like that. Alrighty, so it's like they have like a little porch, and then there's like some fence right there, and there you go. Now, considering the fact that it's getting dark, let's go ahead and put in some lanterns. So in here, we're going to go ahead and place in a lantern right there, and you can place in another one over here if you want to, or you could just have one lantern, probably would light it up just fine. And then on the outside, I just put like a few around here, A, to keep the mobs from spawning, and B, so that it is nice and light. And I just think these lanterns look amazing, especially from a distance, like once you see it. And then if I was fishing at night, which oftentimes people do, you'd want a little lantern so you could make sure that you put the hook through the worm instead of your finger. It's always something that I have trouble with. Okay, there we go. Now, if this was in survival mode, the very last thing that you might want to do, depending on how stable your village is for mob spawning, like depending on how like mob proof your village is, as you can see mine is not, what you would want to do is take and place in a gate here. And you might do this anyway because villagers have a tendency to wander off. So if you had some really happy villagers in there, then you'd want to place a little gate because they don't open gates, so then you can have them on your little area. Now, if you built this for you and your friends to sleep in, then obviously you don't need the gate. But if you built it for villagers, the gate would be super helpful. Well, guys and gals, I hope you've enjoyed this little fisherman hut. I hope you try it out in your world, or at least try to build it in creative and see how it works for you. Anyway, hope you're having a wonderful, awesome, amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and God bless.